Here's your mental health treatment right here. So I'm not saying that if you're of ill mental health to go buy an electric skateboard, but it doesn't hurt. Honestly, don't know why I don't ride more, because you can't beat it. If you haven't ridden, suggest finding someone or reaching out and come for a ride, because unbeatable fun. So I don't know how, but from getting into the car, getting to the car park, and then getting to here, I've snapped the tip of the rod. Alright, so really the only spot worth flicking lures back there is where that guy is flicking lures, so not gonna waste my time. Yeah, I'm not gonna go on about the mental health stuff either. No one watched that last video, so let's put that on the back burner again and save that for another time when it's more than just rambles. Not a whole lot of point to this video today at all, actually. I just chucked the Osmo action, Insta360 and a rod in a bag, and just want to go for a ride more than anything. Because it does occur to me every now and then, I've got a nearly $2,000 skateboard and I've hardly been using it. No real reason, just hot weather and laziness. I have had a couple small issues actually. Not sure if I mentioned this a while ago, just some connectivity issues. Pretty simple fix. The bulb were pretty good and really responsive actually, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but just involved me having to pull the battery pack off and jiggle the wires around and retighten it back up, and working fine. So I also had another problem where I had to I go into the background menu of the remote and reset all the trigger values, which was simple but a bit of a pain in the ass. It actually involved me having to walk like 5 kilometers home a couple months ago, so that could be a couple of reasons I haven't been using it as much too. Just a little bit of that trust left to go on long rides, but yeah, screw it today. So I might actually head back there to Applin's Beer soon. I'm just going to go for a bit of a ride around the loop. It's a pretty proven barra spot, so after all the rain, the water's been flowing and going over the weir a bit. But yeah, there was people there fishing as usual when you go there, so not going to waste my time in the sun when I can be doing this. Woo. If you love any kind of board sports like snowboarding or surfing or skiing or whatnot, I highly recommend giving this a go. I was actually considering doing a bit of a side-by-side with the Insta360 One X and Osmo action, but I don't know, it's kind of no point. It's kind of no point, and at the same time there is a bit of a point, because they're both a lot more affordable. Actually, even the Osmo's always been kind of affordable, coming in that $100 cheaper than the GoPro and offering everything the same, if not better. GoPro, by the way. Yeah, look, all I'll say on that is both good. It's both good. They're both different in their own rights and both have their own different unique uses. Obviously, a 360 camera captures everything, and you are going to sacrifice, I think, a bit of that image quality. So, and an action camera is an action camera. Point and shoot and have fun with it. That's about it. And these footpaths are absolutely atrocious. By the way, so I'm just doing laps of the ribbon. I'm just recording on both, and I don't know. Yeah, sorry. So this video is just pretty much going to be me saying, oh, I should have done something, and I'm not doing it. So just enjoy the ride. I must say though that this kind of shittier part of town's footpaths are much better than the nicer part of town's footpaths. Maybe it's because people use those ones more, because this area is like basically a meth lab. So. Man, so I don't want to be that guy that like pulls up beside another guy and starts fishing, so we might just scrap that for the time being. But really annoying too, I've actually scratched one side, I don't know if you can see that, of my Insta360. It's really annoying. It's not too bad. Yeah, you've probably been able to notice that when I was using it before, the little lens flares on the screen, one side's still fine, but to actually get it fixed, I've got to send it to China, which is really annoying and probably costs somewhere around the $200 mark. So just going to deal with it for now. So look, 360 camera. I get asked a lot which cameras and whatnot do I recommend. Like all my photography stuff is done on like pro glass and bodies and whatnot. So I don't ever recommend that shit, because people that are asking for recommendations aren't usually looking for that kind of thing. This, look, it's good fun. I actually bought it for a whole other purpose than to make stupid Tiny Planet videos and floating camera stuff like I'm doing before. So I haven't once used it for any of those purposes, mind you. It's good, but yeah, as an action camera, you need to buy the case and everything separate to use it as an action camera, I guess, to protect it, because once you scratch it, you're screwed, and it's not waterproof. So no, I don't recommend that. To be honest, if I'm to like recommend anything to anyone, it'd be what I'm shooting on right now. Osmo Action. It's cheap, shoots amazing video, takes good photos. For just someone who wants to like go on holiday and do a bit of filming and take the odd, I guess, wide photo or whatnot. Yeah, it's really good. Otherwise, like, you use your phone. If you're not like shooting manual or anything like that, like, yeah, use your phone or buy something like this, or like something of a point and shoot variety. Don't go and spend $1,000 on a low level DSLR. That's just my 2 cents anyway. Osmo Action, good. The audio is actually pretty good too. Well, I think it is. Like, I'm not actually using a mic adapter. I bought all the mic adapter and stuff, all the accessories and everything for the Osmo Pocket, and I just don't want to do it again for this. And the audio, it's not that bad really for a little point and shoot. So yeah, Osmo Action, it's like $400 or just under $400 now, Australian anyway. So yeah, I don't know, highly recommend it. Pick it up, and having the dual screen too is really good. So yeah, that's enough on cameras that I'm using today. Anyway, this is the best thing ever. This is the GTX. It was really expensive. I've actually scratched the absolute crap out of it, which is really frustrating, but those covers are pretty easily replaceable. It all just screws off, and it's just a big battery and a control unit sitting underneath. So yeah, it's really fast. Does over 40k an hour in GT mode. It's got an amazing battery range. I actually do around 50 kilometers on one charge. I've never actually tested that, by the way. I wanted this model because of that range, and 50 kilometers is a long way on a skateboard. Just saying. But I know they are. But really frustratingly too, they actually brought out the newer model, the GTR, not long after I actually bought this, and it's a little bit cheaper too, with all the same specs and just refined a little bit more. And as well as, I might add it somewhere here too, the short little, I don't think it's got a kicktail, but the more regular skateboard size model, the Evolve Stoke, which looks pretty amazing too. Pretty expensive actually for the size, but it comes in a few different variants with like a travel size battery and whatnot. Yeah, like honestly amazing fun. It's basically like snowboarding, an endless snow run on the concrete. Just the only difference is if you come off, you get really hurt, and in the snow you don't. Yeah, highly recommend. If you want to come out and have a go, hit me up and we'll have a go. So I think that's enough talking shit for now. Yeah, like I said before, not much of a plan to any video. I'm gonna cruise back and I might do some photos and video with this. Yeah. Any questions about any of these things, or looking at buying something, I don't know, give us a question and I'll answer it the best I can. Otherwise, let's get back to it. One thing I will say too is the audio on the Insta360 is pretty dreadful, as you can probably hear right now. And I will add to that, there's no option at all to add a mic adapter. So look, you're not using it for that. Be realistic. So you're using it really to do stuff like So one little feature that's actually kind of annoying on this is it says it can do it, but I've never actually got it to work properly, is recording on wake up, which, I don't know, just a little thing that, or another little thing that the action camera specific does a little bit better. Also, the menu on the back here, it's dreadful. There's no other way around it. It's absolutely dreadful. There's 2 buttons here to navigate and do things, and yeah, it's awful. And yes, by the way, because most people who buy these sorts of cameras as their only thing are using automatic, so all this video you're seeing today is shot on automatic. So one of the main reasons I actually did want to do some Insta360 footage today was just seen a video the other day, and people are still like losing their minds as to, I guess, how that was shot. Oh, you've edited the... One sec. Jesus. No, the usual, oh, you've edited the selfie stick out, blah, blah, and claiming fake. There's no editing involved. It's just the actual monopod itself sits in between, because it's 2 cameras back to back, so the monopod sits in between that, and just when the image is stitched together, it just stitches out anything that's, you know, under the camera pretty much. In short, it removes the stick and software before you actually get to editing the footage, so there you go. GT mode just eats these little hills. Eats battery too. All right, nearly back to the car. Bit of quarter battery left. I said 50 Ks, but smashing it around in GT mode dramatically cuts into that. Wow, it's hot in the car. Anyway, that's it. That was really fun, by the way. Like I said 100 times, wasn't much point to that. Just talking some shit, wanted to go for a ride. Was hoping to do a bit of that, but can't pick when people are going to be there or not, so scrap that for the day. Yeah, I don't know what you meant to get out of that. Have you got something out of that? Yeah, like hands down, just the Osmo Action and Insta360, I don't use it that much anymore. Workflow's a bit annoying, but yeah, hands down, just because of easy use and you just have fun while you're using them. Yeah, my two favourite cameras by far. Not a lot of fucking around, so which is good when you're out and about doing stuff. You don't really want to be mucking around too much with your gear, so and electronics. So yeah, really good. Yeah, send us a message if you want to know anything else. Might actually, I doubt there'll be pictures on Instagram, but there might be one or two. I did fire off a couple of photos on the way back on the Insta360, so go there anyway. Make sure you check out the last video too. Definitely need some views, so want to know more about the shit in the last video, again, send us a message. Anyway, I'm gonna get home, got the aircon prepped, and yeah, until the next one, have a good rest of the week. Hey, later.